I'm going to cast the final of the meme tournament arranged by small Tourneys AOE here from their Discord. So here are the 3 games, the rules. All games, no, it's a best of 3 actually, but here are the rules for the games. Game 1, Bulgarians, Krepost and Conic War. Lone fighting in Dark Eldritch and Feudal. In Castle Imperial Age, the only military units you are allowed to make are conics. You may only build Kreposts, no castles or towers. You can build a stable and barracks only to get needed upgrades for your conics. Krepost can be forward or defensive, so make sure to protect your stone. And then for game 2, Goths Endless Rush. You aren't allowed to advance to feudal at all. And it's only going to be in Goths. Everything allowed except TC drop. Name is allowed, forward barracks allowed, blah blah. Game 3, Teutonic Knights only was the winner here, but this would probably be similar to War Elephants. That was the first round, War Elephants only. So it will be Incas, Towers and Villagers only. Or Cuban second TC drops. I think they ended up on Incas, but let's start with game 1 anyway. It's going to be a Krepost and Conic War. So here are our finalists. Is Angel 65 versus Yayo here, and this is a Bulgarians here. It's the meme tournament final. And the rules state that the only thing they're allowed to make are conics and Kreposts. We could have an eventful Castle Age going on for them here. Just a quick look at the maps. Backstone, that's very nice for Angel here. It's easier for him to secure for the income, and also to back Gold's dream map. Although there won't be any action until Castle Age, so wall and complete wall-offs will absolutely be an option. Even ambitious walls like all the way out here would be doable. So you could even secure your main forward zone here. Forward zone also for Yayo on his side. Bit further sections to wall on the side here and on the front, but then again you won't be seeing any action until the Castle Age, so full wall's definitely an option. Nice back gold, also a back-ish side stone here, so I think Yayo will be off okay as well. So we will now be fast forwarding until the Castle Age, because that's when the action is going to happen in this game. Look at the neutral resources as well. Would be benefiting from scouting here to the sides. There's some little golds and stones on either side. It's going to be a Krepost and Conic War, so you want to have as much stone as possible for yourself. So maybe even use some Kreposts for map control for the neutral resources here. Wall off for Angel here. Palisade walls, that's going to give him a heads up whenever the Castle Age aggression goes down here. Both players pretty similar in villager production here, but Yayo lagging slightly behind and having maybe lost one villager war here or something. So unsurprisingly, both players are preparing their fast castle builds here. Now long distance hunting as well, no problem doing that, considering that you will not be subject to Dark Age and Feudal Age aggression. Feudal Age, however, going in for Angel here now, and he's going up at 27 pop. He's bringing in the hunt, so he shouldn't be too far off from looking at the wrong players, or that's what happens when you switch colors. Angel is going up here. He's with 600 food now, producing a couple of extra villagers, and will be preparing the next stage to pick soon. He has dropped the stable and the barracks. That's for the appropriate upgrades for the conics as that time comes in. Now gold stone, 5 villagers to 6 villagers on stone. So wants to go heavily into the conics. You will be producing them from Krepost, of course. And there we are with Angel reaching the Castle Age. Will he be going straight for the aggression now, or what's going to happen here? He has a head start to Castle Age. He has one less population though. That could be something to consider. But dropping the first Krepost defensively here near his TC, not out here to protect against forward aggression, but he keeps it in the back here. He wants to hide away the first one here to give the impression that he is Not going for the immediate aggression here. He has his scout in his opponent's base though, so he could gather some valuable intel here. Looks like a more forward, yet still defensive Krepos for Yayo, but defending his main stone here. That's a good move. And for the moment, no army production for either player. Village counts is the same. No more theses dropped for either player either. You could consider doing that with Bulgarians. Your theses only cost 50 stones, so that's not going to impair your production. And here's the second TC for Yayo, so he is going for that more TC's approach here, as Angel is only committing to one for the time being. Also going for conic production here from the Krepost. Even should they advance to the Imperial Age, they will never get to Elite Conic because they're not allowed to build castles. So the reasonable play here would actually be to be staying in Castle Age and committing to Krepost forwards and army forwards here. Yayo's initial scout attacking the palisade walls here, also bringing in some conics. The military count is even, that should mean 2 conics and 1 scout for both players. Initial scout goes down for Angel. Here means that his scouting going onward might be a little bit limited. Meanwhile, Yayo tries to break in through the palisades here. There's 1 conic, no upgrades whatsoever though. Angel with +1/+1 here. Do we even have a blacksmith for Yayo here? We do, so let's see. Angel should be winning the fights here early on. He does have +1. He has the armor upgrade, not the attack upgrade just yet, but it's going to leave him in a better spot fighting 1v1. Paying attention to the military production here. There's 1 more military for Angel, but that's only the fact that that's only conics for Angel because he did actually lose his initial scout. Yayo still has his initial scout, could maybe run in just to get some intel on the opponent's map here, some more intel. Maybe wants to know the locations of the Kreposts. Actually, it's going to be tough to take out the Krepost as well, because the only units they're allowed to make are Kreposts and conics. So you would need a really, even though Kreposts only have 2600 HP, it's going to take a long while to take them out with conics only. To 3 military for Angel at this point. Going forward a bit, maybe going to try and break through the palisades and deal some damage to Yayo's eco here. Meanwhile, Yayo's scout is just chilling out in the enemy base, trying to see if anything suspicious is going on this side. Looks like some resource repositioning for Angel. That's only going into farms. We need farms, food and gold for conic production, so that makes sense. Now trying to break through here, but with no ranged units, quick walling behind walls is a no-brainer here for Yayo. He's not going to allow Angel to break in at this point. I think to break in through the walls of your enemy, you will need to drop a Krepos of your own to limit the opportunity of quick walling for your enemy. Or will he get through? He gets through, but another house goes up, so Yayo saves the day again on his side here, not allowing Angel to get through just yet. Angel is with the villager lead, but only with 2 TCs, still dropping a lot of Krepost instead, going for the army approach there. The correct call in my opinion, considering his opponent is with 3 TCs and mainly playing the boom game. Yayo, however, mainly needs to hold on and wait for his eco and villager production to kick in for good here, and then Yayo will be in a better spot to mass army as the game goes on. Mining from both stone piles here, so Yayo will be looking to drop more Krepost. Angel with 3 on stone only is content with 2 Krepost for the time being, but using the Krepost builder to drop a mining camp on the 2nd stone now, so we'll be going to mine the 2nd stone as well. There's an opening on Angel's side, but Angel is the one being the aggressor. It's 8 military against 1 now, and Yayo playing the defensive game for the time being. Now collecting all of the conics on one side here, going for a coordinated attack maybe as the time goes on. Or maybe just gathering scouting intel here, wants to know the location of the neutral resources. Relics won't be anything to collect either, they're not allowed to make monks. So there won't be seen any monsters, so no bonus gold from the relics, they are also out of the question here. Angel, I think is mainly scouting the area now, trying to look for an entry point and trying to see where the crep-offs are going up for Yayo here. Let's have a look at their stone counts here. Yayo with the option to drop 2 more crep-offs. Here comes the stable for upgrades on the comics. Bloodlines is going to make a difference here between the players. The extra HP, so that's something to prioritize. He already has the blacksmith. He has the barracks obviously because he has been in the stable. So he could be getting the upgrades for the dismounted conics as well. Angel is trying to break through, but here comes another crep post going up behind the stable as well, so I don't really see the conics breaking easily through here. Could consider hitting the house on the edge here instead, but then again on Yayo just wanting his gold miners to make one behind here. It's a mask of 9 conics now for Yayo with still no upgrades though. No, not even Bloodlines yet. The stable is finished. Bloodlines is not being prioritized. It's going to be husbandry first for Yayo here. So he's with 100 HP units against 120 HP units. Not to mention the attack and defense upgrades are missing as well. Is there not a blacksmith for... There is a blacksmith for Yayo, it just hasn't been prioritizing at this point of the game. Here comes Bloodlines though, so that's on the way for Yayo. That's going to even out the odds a little bit, but he still is going to need attack and defense upgrades. Now getting getting forging and scale botting armor, so we should be evening out a little bit here as dropping the 4th crepos. That's going to make work wonders for the capability of producing numbers here as well. Angel is only with two cripples for now, but he knows he has the superior upgrade, so he's taking the fights while he can and also stonewalling inside to prevent any aggression from this side. Nice KD for Angel now, it's 21 to 12 already, so having the appropriate upgrades earlier is making a huge difference for Angel here. Angel also with 700-ish stone now. Could be looking to drop more cripples, maybe going a little bit forward even, or securing the side resources on the map. Overall military count is 19 conics for Angel, it's 11 for Yayo. Yayo now with the same upgrades as... No, actually not. Angel also has the second armor upgrade, so he's still going to take better fights and even taking the second attack upgrade now. So if Angel takes a fight now, he's going to take a great fight against Yayo's massive conics here. Plate party game armor kicks in for Yayo though, and he is going to try and break in on Angel's side. Bit surprised to see United Play trying to drop forward crepos while attacking the wolf, because if the crepos then goes up, then builders will have a much harder time with one. Note the +2 attack for Angel's conics here now though against +1, so even in even numbers Angel will win the fight here, but I think Angel has the superiority in numbers as well, even with fewer crepos to produce from. Here comes a Crepos on the hill for Angel. He is with solid 1200 score lead though. That could be military numbers and villager numbers kicking in here. It's 3 TCs for Angel as well, and consistently producing has been. Now only from 2, but he's maybe getting close to his goal count for villagers here. Only now missing gold to click up to the next stage as well. Could be selling wood here. You won't really need a lot of wood other than for farms in this instance. Looks like it's using the market a little bit here to adjust the eco. Actually not. He's been queuing up some other kinds of resources here. Crepos on the hill for Yayo as well. No, that could be denied by Angel's army if he's aware, but he's going to try and break through again instead. But Angel is open at home, and here come Yayo's Conics now with full upgrades for Castle Age, and could easily run through here. Even with Krepos in the way, I think it's worthwhile to run in here for Yayo and raid and do some serious damage to your opponent's eco. Some Conics going down for nothing here for Angel, and he's pulling back because he knows there's going to be some military action in his home base. Doesn't stress it too much though, has two strategically placed Krepos here and TC's garrison, so the Archer Square from TC's and Krepos is going to do great here against both the Conics and the dismounted ones, and military numbers very much in favor of Angel here, with losing a few as well, but bringing all of his army back to deal with the forward of Yayo. Yayo with the total of... is it 6 Krepos now? I think so. Should be able to produce, given that the economy supports it. Let's look at this eco. We might even be looking at Imperial Age here. So uses a little bit of market here to adjust for the Imperial Age, and we'll be getting the Imperial Age here, but surprisingly enough, only with 10 military. And Imperial Age is expensive, that's like lots of Conics worth of upgrades, as Angel is going for the neutral resources here. Maybe dropping a defensive Krepos as well to really secure the gold here. That would at least be a reasonable play here on this side. But Angel with ridiculous mass of military, and the Imperial Age, that's only going to get you another... what's the blacksmith like? Another armor and attack for your Conics. I'm not too sure how much defense that's going to make, because you won't be able to upgrade to Elite Conic, you are not allowed to build a castle. And here comes Angel, going to try and take out this Krepos with his whole mass of Conics here. He knows this is the time to attack. He probably saw the score dropping as well, that Yayo is going up to the next age, and if he can break through now, then he could really deal some serious damage to Yayo, even with the Krepos around, because Yayo doesn't have a lot of military. It's 11 military only, and it's up against huge amounts of Conics here right now. See how the Krepos will fare against these massive Conics here. Conics hitting away, but see the HP going really slowly down here. It's only 12 plus 2 melee attack after all. And the Krepos is basically like a mini castle, so it's going to take lots of force to take them out. But that is production capability is going down for Yayo. The Conics raiding for Yayo on this side though, so he's taking some map control here with a couple of stray Conics here, so he's taking Angel off the neutral goal. Angel, is he... no, he's not out of gold in his main base, so he should be okay here. Still hasn't plugged this gap, but the Krepos are doing wonders for him here now. Taking out the Krepos, Angel gets pop capped. He's now with his full mass of armies with 133 villagers. Could actually consider starting deleting villagers for even more army mass here. Not clicking him. There's the imp click for Angel as well. Still not able to break through Yayo's side though, and Yayo is producing out of multiple Krepos now. He's already in the Imperial Age, has some decent economy to support it, and should have the extra defense as well. 2 plus 3, 1 plus 4 defense. That's going to shift the favors once Yayo can get the numbers up for himself as well. But if Angel breaks through, it's still going to be tough for Yayo to hold with the current numbers. It is 67 military against 34 after all, and then that on extra defense won't do too much. So Angel is true. He's going to take a fight here. If he can take... I think it's a little bit impatient of Angel to engage. He knows he has the superior numbers, but he also knows that when he's in Imperial and has some extra armor upgrades here. Yeah, military numbers are getting closer now for both players, because both players are consistently producing, but Yayo is with more Krepos overall. Here comes 2 forward Krepos from Angel though. Nice fallback point on the hill for his Conics to heal up or to fight underneath the Krepos as needed. 2 Krepos will make that even better. And let's look at Angel's stubble count here. With 979 stone, that should mean another 2 or 3 Krepos for him. another crepost going up, but Yayo going to the neutral resource, though, going for the neutral stone, probably for the neutral gold as well, and keeping some tonics close to defend here. Let's have a look at Angel's upgrades now. Still no Imperial upgrades in, although the Eco very much supports it, so... and I said that of course before Imperial Raids kick in, but he still hasn't killed them. He has a blacksmith, there comes the plate guardian armor, and if he gets the attack upgrade as well, then Angel could regain his position here. But of course taking map control here, really threatening the enemy here with more forward breakposts, and taking his gold as well. That's going to be hurtful for Yayo, who is running out of his gold in the back here. Is a side gold here to take only one villager mine and could task some more over here, but let's look at the overall ecos here for Yayo. It looks like he could still spam conics, but he isn't producing right now. He is has gotten the Imperial Edge attack upgrade now, something that Angel is missing but will be getting probably. And yeah, 51 military for Angel, still keeping the numbers high. Blast Furnace will be kicking in soon, and then it's going to be equal attack and defense upgrades for both players here, but with 30 more military for Angel and some 4 forward breakposts to fall back to. So Yayo is under heavy pressure here now. Will be losing villagers to raids now as well, and there's a 50 villager lead for Angel. Is going to sustain his eco for much longer here. Sends back some units here to deal with Yayo's forces. Not going to be enough though. Maybe the dismounted comics will help out a little bit here, but Yayo on the other hand will not be in a position to raid. Is not able to break in here and get some raids in on this sneaky right hand side here. And his base is about to fall to Angel's forward here. Yeah, score lead of almost 4,000 for Angel now. KD also 40-ish in his favor. He is keeping the military lead consistently here, even though Yayo is supplying more units from his creposts. But here comes the GG, and we will be going to game 2. After having a look at the stats, of course. Lots of kills for both players, with largest army by far for Angel here, almost a bit more than 20 more army. That's making a huge difference here, even lacking the Imperial upgrades that Yayo got earlier. Angel takes the better fights in the end with his superior numbers. Also with a superior villager high of 137, he has the highest score lead here, and the extra stone wasn't really put to the best use of Yayo, being forced on the constant defensive up times. Also playing in here, Angel reaching the castle age earlier, able to start producing conics earlier and decide the pace of the game. So I'm just going to pull up the next game here. The rules of game 2 is Goth Dark Age only. So stay tuned for game 2 of the meme tournament coming up here. So flaming is loud, but only thing not allowed really is advancing to the next stage and TC dropping your opponent. So should be quite interesting to see how the players solve this meme challenge. It could be going on for a while. I have no idea how long this game is going to last. So let's look at the maps for a bit here. Back stone, back gold stone, I guess doesn't apply at all in this matchup, because you will stay Dark Age, so you won't have a market to sell stone, and you only thing you need stone for is to rebuild your TC should your TC die. But if you get to the point where your TC dies to militia aggression in Dark Age, I think the game is already over. So that's probably not going to be too much of an issue here. So both players have golf, villager counts staying pretty even. There's stone gold a little bit on the hill here. There won't be any archers or towers, so I guess being on the hill is less of an issue in this setup. On the other hand, if you want to go for the lame in the gold, it's a bit harder to encompass the whole gold here when it's partly on the hill like this, as opposed to these land golds here of Angel. But look at Angel's side, Yayo is already forward with the villager, and the gold is just out of sight for Angel here, so Angel will not be able to see that his main gold is being denied. Or does he now? Scout could engage here. Obviously sees what's going on, doesn't react to it really. There is of course other goals to take, but it's going to be a pain in the ass to remove palisades here to take this gold safely for Angel. Angel might be sending the villager either to fight off this will or to make some palisade of his own. So the goal will in the end not be fully palisaded here. Gate comes up as well, just make sure that Angel will have access to this one. And this puts Yayo on the back foot here, because it's now down one villager, might even lose this one if the villager comes in to help here. Otherwise the scout will go down, and that's going to be really bad for Angel here. Saves the scout barely, 1 HP here. That's still going to limit the potential for Angel, but he still has a scout to scout the map and to figure out Yayo's location. Yayo loses the villager, and it's 16 to 15 villagers overall, and Angel saves his main gold barely here. So this is going to be inefficient, but mineable. Pretty heavily on berries here for Angel, as my spectating has bugged out again here. But let's just stick with it, because I can still move around on the map. So sorry about the stats won't update here, but we're only at minute 6. I'll actually reboot this game just to make sure we get the whole thing here. So I'm currently rebooting the game because it's simply be right back.